Hey guys, welcome back to Backyard Demolition. The other day I got a good deal on some Winchester USA Forged 115 grain 9mm steel casing bullets. So my brother and I, we got out here in the backyard, and we started to shoot, and kind of ran into a bunch of problems with them. They kept jamming up. I don't think we got through a full magazine, and so I did some research. A lot of people talk about how they make your gun dirty. Some say that they, will jam up, or they're actually hard on the extractor. I'm not here to debate one side or the other. I just know I had a lot of problems with them going through, but I also hadn't cleaned my guns after the last few times I shot them. I try to keep my guns relatively clean, but sometimes you do a lot of shooting and you just kind of put everything away and then say I'll do it later. Well, I think that's what kind of happened. So, but I was using a Taurus G2C. My brother was using his High Point. But nonetheless, I got 4 guns here. I cleaned them today. They're all gone through. They're all relatively the same age. They're all relatively new. I'm going to try 4 different guns. I got XDs from Springfield Armory. I got a Taurus Millennium G2. I got the new Springfield Armory Hellcat, and then the Smith Wesson M&P Shield. Like I said, we cleaned them. They're all kind of starting off the same baseline. We're going to use the same 115 grain Winchester steel casing. I'm going to probably put 30 rounds through each one just to see, does it jam up, does one gun go through them better. I know there's a ton of factors that go into this, but just kind of, I just want to see what happens. I really don't know what to expect, whether they're going to fire fine, whether they're going to jam up like we did the other day. We ended up giving up just because it was frustrating, because every time we'd shoot a few, one would jam, shoot a few, one would jam, and kind of killed the mood. So we hung it up. But I want to give them another round and see what happens. I'm going to get these magazines loaded up and we'll get to shooting. Alright, so I'm not really shooting at a target. I'm not doing anything for accuracy. I just want to see how these steel rounds, steel casings flow through each of these guns. First one I'm going to shoot is the Smith Wesson M&P Shield. I'll probably load up a couple magazines, shoot them, load up a couple more, shoot them again, and yeah, just see if they make it through. Those went through fine. Now there's the jam. It didn't extract. So that shell actually got stuck in there pretty good. We'll finish out this magazine. Alright, so there's one jam on that. I'm going to load these magazines up again, we'll do it again. Alright, so that was, first 15 had one jam on it. It just didn't extract the bullet. I got 15 more loaded up here. I got a 7-round magazine and an 8-round. So we'll just finish this off and be done. First one, jammed. I don't know if you can see in there, but basically the casing stays, and then the other bullet's right behind it. Let me get this out. Alright, back in action. Did it again. 3. So that is the last one that stayed open, but the shell is still staying in there. So I can't really say it's the ammo or the gun just yet. So what's that, 4 for the M&P Shield? Alright, so that magazine went through fine. Alright, let's try a different one. Alright, so the Smith Wesson M&P Shield, we had 4 jams where the steel fires, which is steel casing, is getting stuck in the breech end of the chamber. So we're going to try the Hellcat next. See what happens there. Nothing stops the Hellcat. There's 20 that I went through with the Hellcat without a problem. I'm gonna load up 10 more, fire and see what happens. 10 more for the Hellcat. Well, the first 10 went through awesome. We'll see if these do the same. I apologize for any wind. It's kind of windy out here, so I don't know if you're getting a lot of wind noise on the camera, but I think we'll find out. Not a single jam in that one. Alright. Way to go, Springfield Armory. On down to the Millennium, the Taurus Millennium G2 or the Springfield XDs. Kind of high on the Springfield right now, so I'm going to try the XDs first. And see if that one performs just as well as the Hellcat. Should say the Hellcat for last. Went through just fine. 9 rounds on that one. 7 on this one. Went through those 7 just fine. Alright, let me load up a few more. Alright, we're going to do another round through the Springfield Armory XDs. Flawless. Alright. Well, if anything, we're going to figure out that Springfield Armory knows what they're doing. Alright, last but not least, we got the Millennium G2. It's an older version of the Taurus popular gun. See how good it does with the steel casing. I love Taurus. Went through 20 pretty easy. Just to validate, I'm going to go back and try the Springfield or the M&P Shield again after another 10 through here. Run magazine, not a single jam. All right, So far the only one that I had problems with was the M&P Shield. And just so you guys know, that was the one that I brought out the other day when my brother and I were shooting, was the M&P Shield. So I'm thinking there's some minor change or difference in the design that's not allowing them to extract or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and fill 2 more magazines, run through it again just to see if it jams up. Maybe it's a fluke, but I'm gonna give it one more last ditch attempt. All right, round 2 for the M&P Shield, 8-round magazine. So far we've had 4 failures. Made it through that one fine. 7 rounds in this one. All right. Just had to break it in a little bit. So anyhow, I ran a total of 45 rounds through it with the Winchester 115 grain steel casing, USA Forged. This stuff was like, I got it for like 27 cents a round. That's why I bought it. The first time out though, I was kind of disappointed. I'd almost rather spend a few more pennies per bullet and not have to deal with jams every time I turn around. But I don't know if it's just a fluke the first time around, or maybe it's something with the M&P Shield. But with the Springfield Armory, both the Hellcat and XDs, they did fine. With the Taurus Millennium G2, did just fine. So if you're on a tight budget and you want to run steel, it's a way to go. If you do a lot of shooting and you don't really do your own reloading, then that's the way to go. It's cheaper. It does mess your gun up a little bit as far as like the amount of dirt. I watched a few videos earlier on the amount of dirt that was in the gun after I think the guy shot 150 rounds. So I'm going to take these in and clean them real quick and just kind of see what that is compared to 500 rounds through one of my other guns. But nonetheless, if you do reload, you can't use these, you can't reload these. If you got the money and you want to spend it on the brass, it's up to you. Again, whether or not it's hard on your extractor, not getting into that debate, I don't know. I haven't shot it enough to really form an opinion on that, but I will say that with them firing fine through the other 3 guns, I'd definitely buy it again. It's cheap, it's effective for just, you know, planking and shooting things downrange, but I don't know if it's something I'd put in a concealed carry or something that you're using for home defense. But anyhow, that's all I got today, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Like I said, I haven't shot it in a while, and I don't know how to do it. And then I'm going to shoot this one to compare. 40. Oh, yeah. Quiet. All right. Everybody, okay, quiet. Okay. Except for us. Yeah, we're the ones that are. All right, let's start this one over. It is warm. I shot a bunch. He's going to shoot a bunch, and he's going to have a whole bunch of. Holy cow! Oh, that would have been so close. That one would have been great. We're gonna do this one more time here. They did not work out.